So, let's talk about AI, artificial intelligence. It's a term that's been floating around for decades, usually in sci-fi movies about robots taking over the world. But lately it feels like it's everywhere. It's not just some far-off concept anymore, a tool on your phone, a feature in your favorite app, a technology that is quietly reshaping how we do things every single day. The ramp-up has been incredibly fast. What used to be complex, expensive tech locked away in research labs is now accessible to anyone with an internet connection. This isn't a slow burn, it's an explosion. The basic idea behind AI is pretty simple. It's about teaching computers to think, learn, and solve problems in a way that mimics human intelligence. Think about how you learn, you read, you listen, you practice. AI models are trained in a similar way but on a massive scale. They are fed enormous amounts of data, like basically the entire internet. They learn to recognize patterns, they learn to understand language, they learn to generate new ideas based on what they've seen. It's the difference between a flip phone and the latest smartphone. This isn't just about faster computers, it's a fundamental shift. We're moving from a world where we had to learn how to speak the computer's language, through code, through commands, through specific instructions, to a world where the computer is learning to speak ours. You can ask it a question in plain English, and it can understand and respond. This accessibility is the key. It removes a huge barrier to entry, allowing people who aren't programmers or data scientists to leverage incredibly powerful technology. It's democratizing a tool that will define the next decade of tech. The reason this feels so sudden is because we've hit a tipping point. The hardware got powerful enough, the data became vast enough, the algorithms got smart enough. So when you hear about the AI boom, this is what it's about. It's not just hype. It's the result of years of work suddenly becoming practical, useful, and integrated into the tools we use every day. From writing an email to creating a video, AI is becoming the ultimate co-pilot, and it's changing the game for everyone. This is one of the biggest tech shifts I've seen in my career, and it's happening right now. Let's start with the one that really kicked the door open for everyone: ChatGPT. If you've been online at all in the past couple of years, you've heard of it. Developed by a company called OpenAI, ChatGPT is a large language model, or LLM. That's a fancy way of saying it's an AI trained to understand and generate human-like text. It's designed to be conversational. You can ask it questions, give it tasks, and have a back-and-forth dialogue that feels surprisingly natural. It's like having a super smart assistant who has read almost everything and is ready to help you 24/7. The way it works is both simple and incredibly complex. You type in a prompt, write a poem about a smartphone, explain quantum physics like I'm 5 years old. The AI then gets to work. It analyzes your request and understands context and intent. It generates a response, word by word, based on patterns learned during training. It's not copying and pasting from a database. It constructs sentences and ideas from scratch to be relevant and coherent. It's a powerful tool for brainstorming. It's a powerful tool for learning. It's a powerful tool for getting things done faster. Think of it as a universal tool. For a student, for a programmer, for a marketer, the applications are almost endless. Understanding and generating language is fundamental to many tasks. Of course, when one company makes a huge splash, you know the competition isn't far behind. Enter Gemini, Google's answer to ChatGPT. Gemini is designed to be what Google calls multimodal, which is a key differentiator. This means it wasn't just trained on text, images, audio, video. This multimodal capability is a big deal. It means you can have more complex and nuanced interactions with the AI. For example, you could show Gemini a picture of your refrigerator's contents and ask it to suggest a recipe. Or you could upload a video of a math problem being solved on a whiteboard and ask the AI to explain the steps. Then you have Grok, which is a bit of a wild card. Developed by xAI, a company founded by Elon Musk, Grok is designed with a very different personality. Its name comes from a verb that means to understand something intuitively or by empathy, and the AI aims to be more than just an information machine. It's programmed to have a bit of wit and a rebellious streak. One of its unique features is its ability to access real-time information from the X platform, formerly Twitter. This approach highlights a growing trend. AI models are developing personalities. AI isn't just about text and conversation, it's also making a massive impact in the creative space. One of the best examples of this is Canva. For years, Canva has been the go-to platform. You could create professional-looking designs without being a pro. It made graphic design accessible with a drag-and-drop interface, and a massive library of templates. Now with AI integration, it's taking accessibility to a whole new level. Canva's AI tools, often called Magic Studio, supercharge the creative process. Imagine you need to create a social media post. Instead of searching templates, you just describe what you want. Create an Instagram post for a coffee shop's fall special. The AI produces a series of custom-designed options. Pumpkins in the design, warm, cozy color palette and vibe. From there, use other AI tools to refine the design. Need to remove a distracting object from a photo? There's an AI for that. Want to rewrite the text to be more engaging? There's an AI for that too. It's like having a design assistant built right into the platform. Generative AI for images is one of the most powerful features. With text-to-image, describe what's in your mind and the AI creates it from scratch. This is a game changer. No more hours scrolling stock photo sites. If it doesn't exist, create it in seconds. Generate visuals for a presentation. Generate visuals for a website banner. Generate visuals for a YouTube thumbnail. It puts the power of an illustrator in the hands of the average user. Just as Canva is revolutionizing graphic design, CapCut is doing the same for video editing. If you spend any time on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, you've seen videos edited with CapCut. It started as a mobile-first video editor, making it incredibly simple to cut clips, add music, apply effects. Its intuitive interface and powerful features made it a favorite among social media creators. Now CapCut integrates a suite of AI-powered tools, making video creation more effortless and blurring the line between amateur and pro results. One standout AI feature is auto-captioning. Adding subtitles used to mean typing every word and timing it. Now a single tap generates synchronized captions from your audio. It's surprisingly accurate, and you can edit text and style to match your brand. That's huge for accessibility and engagement. Many people watch with the sound off. The AI handles the heavy lifting, saving creators hours per video. CapCut's AI goes beyond captions. AI-powered background removal lets you cut a person out without a green screen. So, we've talked about these powerful tools, but how are people actually using them in their day-to-day lives? For students, these AI tools are becoming the ultimate study buddy. Instead of just searching for information, a student can ask ChatGPT or Gemini to explain a difficult concept like cellular respiration. They can use it to summarize long research papers. They can brainstorm ideas for an essay. They can even practice a foreign language by having a conversation with the AI. It's like having a personal tutor available on demand, more interactive and personalized learning. For professionals in the workplace, AI is all about efficiency and productivity. An employee can use an AI chatbot to draft professional emails. It can create a summary of a long meeting transcript, or generate a first draft of a business proposal. That saves a massive amount of time on administrative tasks. And of course, for content creators, these tools are an absolute game changer. A YouTuber can use ChatGPT to generate video ideas and write scripts. They can then use Canva's AI to create a stunning thumbnail that grabs attention. After filming, they can use CapCut's AI to quickly edit the video. They can add automatic captions, they can remove the background for a cool effect. This entire workflow, which used to require expensive software and lots of time, can now be done quickly and affordably. The AI acts as a creative partner, automating technical tasks so users can focus on story and message. Now, as exciting as all this is, it's important to keep a level head. This technology is incredible, but it's also very new, and it's definitely not perfect. One of the biggest challenges with AI language models is something called hallucination. This is when the AI confidently makes up information that is completely wrong. Because it's designed to generate plausible-sounding text, it doesn't really know when it's lying. It's just assembling words based on patterns. It might invent historical facts, cite fake research papers, create non-existent legal precedents, all while sounding completely authoritative. This means you can't blindly trust everything an AI tells you. It's a fantastic starting point, but it's not a final source of truth. If you're using AI for research, you have to fact-check its output. You need to verify the sources, double-check the data, use your own judgment to determine if the information is accurate and reliable. Think of it less like an encyclopedia and more like a very knowledgeable but sometimes forgetful brainstorming partner. It can give you great ideas and a solid first draft, but it's your responsibility to ensure the final product is correct. The same goes for creative AI tools. Canva's image generator can sometimes produce weird artifacts, people with 6 fingers, text that looks like gibberish. CapCut's auto-captioning might mishear a word or struggle with heavy accents. These are not deal breakers, but they are reminders that the technology is still in development. The AI gets you 90% of the way there, but that last 10%, nuance, context, final quality check, still falls on you. This human-in-the-loop process is key to getting the best results. Beyond technical errors, there are deeper, more complex challenges: bias and ethics. AI models learn from the data they are trained on, and the internet is not a perfectly neutral or unbiased place. It contains the sum of human knowledge, but also the sum of human prejudices. As a result, AI models can inadvertently learn and even amplify these biases. For example, an AI might associate certain jobs with specific genders, or generate text that reflects harmful stereotypes. This issue of bias can have real-world consequences. If an AI is used to screen job applications, write news articles, or even assist in legal research, any inherent bias in the model could lead to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. It's a huge responsibility for the companies building these AIs to make them as fair and impartial as possible. This involves carefully curating training data, implementing safety filters, and continuously testing the models for biased behavior. Then there's the question of originality and ownership. If an AI generates an image, a piece of text, or a song, who owns it? The user who wrote the prompt, the company that built the AI, or does it belong in the public domain? These are complex legal and ethical questions our society is just beginning to grapple with. The rise of AI-generated content also makes it easier to create misinformation or deepfakes, which can be used to spread false narratives or impersonate people. Building trust in this new digital landscape means developing ways to distinguish between human-created and AI-generated content. Ultimately, building a future where AI is a positive force requires a collective effort. Tech companies need to be transparent about how their models are built and what their limitations are. They need to prioritize safety and ethics in their development process. Governments and regulatory bodies will need to establish new rules and guidelines for the responsible use of AI. And as individuals, we need to educate ourselves about how this technology works, advocate for its ethical use, and continue to apply our own human judgment and values to every interaction. It's not just about building smarter machines, it's about ensuring those machines help us build a better, fairer world. So, where does this all lead? Looking at the trajectory of tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, CapCut, Canva, it's clear that this is not a passing trend. This is the beginning of a new era in computing, one defined by collaboration between humans and AI. We are just scratching the surface of what's possible, and the pace of innovation is only going to accelerate. The AI models of today, as impressive as they are, will likely look primitive compared to what we'll have in just a few years. They will become more capable, more integrated, and even more seamless parts of our digital lives. The future of AI is likely one of increased personalization and assistance. Imagine an AI that truly knows you, your schedule, your preferences, your goals, and can proactively help you navigate your day. It might summarize your morning emails into a short briefing, suggest a workout based on your fitness tracker data, and help you plan healthy meals for the week. In the creative space, the tools will become even more powerful, allowing for the creation of entire movies from simple text prompts and interactive experiences from simple text prompts. The AI will evolve from a tool we actively command to a partner that anticipates our needs. This technology has the potential to solve some of our biggest challenges. In science, AI can accelerate research by analyzing massive data sets to discover new drugs or understand climate change. In education, it can provide personalized learning for every student on the planet. In healthcare, it can help doctors diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately. We are at a pivotal moment in history, and I, for one, am incredibly excited to see what we build next. It's going to be a wild ride.